Welcome back to Knoxville Nights, presented by Impact Signs, Awnings, and Wraps. We are here at the Cade Higday household. No Cade Higday, as he didn't really think it was appropriate to talk about tomorrow night, or tonight, as you're going to be watching this, for our 360 Nationals.
Probably the most comfortable video that we've done.
I'm feeling great right now, I can tell you that. We just finished up Friday night portion of our 360 Knoxville Nationals. Rico Abreu goes to victory lane. We appreciate everyone for watching our previews the first 2 days. Thursday was our most watched video we've ever had. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but that's pretty cool.
And stopping and saying hi.
I have had so many people.
It's really cool.
Many people. I wish we had extra shirts that we could just give out to some people that maybe came up and talked to us. But
like and subscribe first off.
Yes,
we gotta get those numbers. We gotta get the YouTube. We've been really pumping out the YouTube content. So. And also, before we forget, we will be live next week, Wednesday through Saturday, on the Dirt Vision stage at the NOS Energy Drink Knoxville Nationals, presented by Casey's.
Shane Stewart on Thursday, Garrett Williamson on Friday, and Tanner Holmes on Saturday. It's going to be a fun 4 days at the Knoxville Nationals.
Yes, it will.
It's going to be hot. Unfortunately, all of our cold weather is being done this week. It is beautiful outside, by the way. It's got to be only like 50s, 60s maybe.
Once the sun goes down, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Let's talk about tonight, our 35th annual Extreme Powered by MediaCom Knoxville 360 Knoxville Nationals, presented by Great Southern Bank. We're going to start in the C main, work our way up, just because, D main, yes, it is still a thing, but it's going to be hard for a lot of guys to come from the D. I know a lot of people were asking about it. We never really gave a great explanation on Dirt Vision. Brad Sweet was light at the scales after qualifying, literally after qualifying. He qualified
12th, I think.
Yeah, 12, something like that. Light at the scales, and they just packed up. I mean, he said, I'm not going to try it. I'm kind of surprised they didn't at least try in a heat race, but most likely probably going to go to Peedley. As he should. He's a former Ironman winner. He's been.
We'll see. I mean, we'll know right away because they usually park, right down the road. So I mean, that's a haul to go all the way down there tomorrow. Today really come all the way back, get ready, maintenance for the cappy and everything. That's a lot of work to do in a quick turnaround.
Yeah.
So curious to see if they do make that trip.
Yeah, so we'll just see what happens with Brad Sweet. But let's talk C main here. 12 laps is the distance, a time of usually what our B mains are. Blake Hahn's on the front row. Skylar Prohaska is second. Timothy Smith, Tyler Lee, and Darren Pittman round out your top five. We'll keep running through it here, but just talking these guys, first top five. Blake Hahn, I know you probably expect better out of him. It's his first time here at Knoxville. Yeah. And I think Skylar Prohaska turned a couple heads last night. I mean, for sure, a lot of these guys, you'll notice some of these guys that won the heat race or maybe finished first or second in the heat race, but they didn't qualify well. So yes, you made the feature, but you didn't get a lot of points.
Right, and that's, goes back, points are everything, to your point there. Skylar, he's been wrenching on the Cam Martin machine, and he put on a pretty good performance last night, finished fourth against a very stout, top five, hung right there with Rico and Ryan for a little bit, and did what he needed to do. It's been a good week for the Martin brothers. One to watch as well is Matt Covington. Yeah, he has shown some speed. It'll be interesting to see. He's a very top competitor in the ASCS. So we'll see.
It's also worth noting Tyler Gronendijk is all the way down in 13th.
Tough break.
Oh my gosh, what was the official? Did we ever officially hear what?
I did not catch that. No.
And for some reason, I'm just not coming back. What we said on Dirt Vision or what Wade or Brian reported, but 13th in the C main for Tyler Gronendijk. I think if anyone can make a run that's deep, I think Tyler Gronendijk can do it. Yep. Alex Vandervoort had a rocket. He is 17th in the C main, which is crazy. Didn't he? He was in the A, wasn't he?
He was.
I think his qualifying effort in the heat race set him so far back.
When Timmy is starting third as well. Yeah. When Timmy Smith, Cade, Jack, and Alex, they were all battling for, I think it was fourth and fifth.
Yeah.
But then everybody ran out of gas, and he slipped in right there at the very end. I think the last turn, maybe even.
Yeah, absolutely. And shout out Cam Sorrells. He's in the C main. He finished seventh, or he starts seventh. He won his heat race tonight. Had a really good interview there. Said he'd been coming here for so long, since he was 6 years old. I'm happy for Cam. He was in that 21 car for Impact Signs there a little bit ago, or last year. Awesome run for him.
Yeah, it's cool. You can get those moments at Nationals, which is pretty cool.
Absolutely. Our B main, this is always fun. Obviously, it's like the Nationals B main for the 410, and it's 18 laps. That's a night. I mean, that is a standard 360 Randall Roofing 360 night. Dason Pursley will lead the front row. Kerry Manson to his outside. Ryan Giles, Kelly Miller. Boy, what a night Kelly Miller had. He's going to start 4th. And then Jake Buback, Dustin Selvage, Jace Martin, Tasker Phillips, Tony Ross, and then Kate Higday is going to round out your top 10 here. It's a stacked B main, and we'll go through some of the names here in the back half once we talk about this top 10. But, I mean, I know you're starting up front, but I could see anybody start moving here. 18 laps, you're going to hit lap traffic.
Well, I mean, you could go down and count. We haven't done it, which great preparation there. But look at all the wins in the 360 division this year at Knoxville that you have in this B main.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy with Tasker, Riley. Carey's been really good, but then you also have Jamie Ball is in the back as well. I mean, it's going to be really tough for those guys. It's going to be imperative that the racetrack is wide enough to put on good passing, good racing. Yeah. Which, as we all expect with the Duncans, I mean, I expect nothing less that we're going to have, a great surface to work with. And if you're one of those first few guys, you're going to really need to hope that you can run off and hide, because just going down the list, those are a lot of good guys.
I mean, what we've seen for features, you're just going to see that. You basically are going to get 2 really good features tomorrow night for the B-main.
And it's cliche. Like, this could be a feature any, normal night in Knoxville, but it really, truly could be.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a couple of ones. Riley Goodnow was flying, and I know he's probably kicking himself. I mean, it's most likely something out of their control. He was from 22nd to 10th at one point in the A-main. Yeah. Was probably going to end up in the A-main tonight, and just something goes wrong. The engine was overheating, so he's going to start 11th in the B. Matt Jewell, Colby Copeland, Jack Dover, Sam Haferteep. That is going to be really interesting. Can Sam Haferteep come from 15th? Casey Kane, Tim Kading, Jamie Ball, Brooke Tatnall, and Derek Hagar round out your field. I'm not even going to take a guess who's going to make it. I think it's going to
be tough.
It's going to be a wild B main.
Look for Sam to make a run, though. I think he's been on a heater, with ASCS and winning 5 straight features. I think that he is going to be one. I actually saw him down in the pits. He was helping somebody out, so it was good to see him, and should be a good show.
I want to start for our A-main lineup. I want to start from who we've got in the back, and I want to work our way up here eventually. So row 10, Tanner Holmes and Ryan Levitt. Great run for Ryan Levitt. I am so happy for him, obviously, in the Eddie Levitt throwback.
First time making the 360 Nationals.
Which is just so cool, especially in that car. I think it really means a lot to him. And Tanner Holmes was probably sitting on pins and needles all night tonight. Makes it, and he'll start 20th. Nice little row there for row number 10.
For sure.
Row number 9, Sawyer Phillips. Good to see Sawyer Phillips in it. Man, dude's had, it's either been good or it's bad, and Sawyer Phillips is able to get it in. And Giovanni Scelzi is going to start back. I think if anyone's got a chance to make a run deep, it's probably going to be Giovanni Scelzi.
He showed it last night, and man, he was on it. Him and Tasker both, but I mean, for the first night, we kind of talked about it a little bit. I wasn't terribly surprised to see how well they ran, because that is a 360 Nationals winning car, a 360 Nationals champion. I mean, it just makes sense. And it's not to jump too far ahead down the road. I think they're going to be, a factor with high limit as well. Don't count him out.
Was probably going to make the transfer in the heat if it wasn't for the power steering issue. So, I mean, just coulda, woulda, shoulda in that sort of way. Brian Brown and Terry McCarl in row number 8. Brownie's come from deep before. Ironically, he starts 16th, so we'll see if Brownie's got the magic to do it. Good run for Terry McCarl tonight to put it in the show. Run number 7, J.J. Hickle and Chase Randall, 2 very similar guys. I think that also could make runs.
That's your front row from the Thursday night prelim feature as well.
Yeah, which is just kind of weird how that worked out. Cam Martin, good run for him tonight. He started on the pole, but he gets it in the show. He's going to start 12th. Austin McCarl starts 11th. History says the guy who wins prelim night winners usually don't win the 360 Nationals. They kind of start mid-pack. Austin's kind of reminds me of Caleb Johnson's last year. Kind of started mid-pack.
I can see that. And, I mean, the speed that he's shown, though, like he held off Kyle Larson on Thursday. It's a little bit different when you're starting 11th and you have Kyle Larson in front of you and the names that we're going to get to. But, I mean, he's been really good in the 410. Obviously won in the 360 here as well. Was on the doorstep of, beating his brother in the 360 shootout like we've talked about. He could make a charge for sure.
I think a man who had a quiet night in row number 5, Clint Garner, just kind of, I don't think we called his name any, but boy, he just did everything right. I think he finished top 10 tonight. Might have even gotten top 5. I'm not really sure, but he's going to start 10th, and James McFadden starts 9th. Oh, those are 2 guys, 2 former 360 Nationals champions. They're going to be tough to beat.
And J-Mac was really good. I mean, on Thursday, you had like just a cluster of guys that were battling for the top 3, and he was right there to pounce. And if things shaked out differently, I mean, he very well could have won that race.
Yeah.
So, like you said, not defending. I keep tripping up on that. He is a 360 Nationals champion and has been really, really fast in that car. Was good on Thursday. Look out for J-Mac.
Row number 4. This is a very fast car at Knoxville. Justin Sanders, boy, no surprise. That car driver combo, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Justin Sanders has had great speed here at the Knoxville Raceway in limited starts. You put him in that Power Plus 87, he's going to be unbelievable. Watch him from 8th.
And Reitzel is still wrenching on that thing.
He's still helping
literally
out.
wheeling around on his little scooter and stuff, which was cool to see. Best wishes again out to Aaron for a speedy recovery. But he was locked in on that thing. And, I mean, Justin is set up pretty well.
Yeah,
I mean, he could maybe, I don't think it would surprise us, but it could surprise some people.
And in a way, would it be an upset if Justin Sanders won? I mean,
for
in that
somebody
car,
that
I don't think it's
come out here very much.
That's out in California.
Yeah,
I mean that'd be awesome for Justin Sanders. Chris Martin, how about that? Our highest guy besides Carson McCarl locally, and I guess you could count Ryan Timmons. But I think for Chris Martin, that's a big run. I was talking to him earlier today. And he said the heat race is what did it. I mean, he went +3 in his heat race. That really helped him out. So good run for Chris Martin. He's going to be starting in the 7th spot.
I mean, for Midwest, like they basically are a regional team.
For those two to get in, that is huge for the Martin brothers to get in. I think that's so cool. Justin Peck's going to roll off 6th. I mean, I hate to beat a dead horse, but the dude literally killed the field in Volusia. Dude knows how to run a 360. Watch out for Justin Peck.
Also quiet this week.
Yeah,
it's quiet that he's starting 6th.
I mean, he was 2nd in points last night.
Yeah.
I mean, so tonight was a big night for points. That's why I'm sure Tanner's quite happy, Tanner Holmes, that he didn't get knocked out because there were a lot of guys from tonight. Not a lot of guys from Thursday night seem to have made it. So just something to think about. Ryan Tim's going to roll off 5th. He's mad about tonight. Don't let him tell you anything different. He is mad that he didn't win tonight. And he said in his interview he wants to win one of these things so bad. Watch out. I think
he's got the car to do it.
And I think he learned a lot tonight.
Yeah.
I think he learned a lot. And he said earlier when he was talking to Wade, he's like, yeah, I'm still having some couple midget tendencies I got to get rid of. I think I can be better. It's like, oh my gosh, dude, you're already so fast.
I mean, honestly, I know I picked Larson in our show last week, but man, I would kind of pick Tim's because he was right there with Rico. And just like he said in the interview afterwards that he just made a mistake, kind of anticipated the slider from Rico just a little bit too early and got himself screwed up. And that's the thing with the 360s that we've talked about too. Yeah. You don't have the mile per hour and the horsepower to make up for that. It takes a couple laps to get going again. Look out for the Lead Big Ten, man.
Technically, Kyle Larson, starting 4th, will not start on the front row for 3 straight nationals. He started on the front row he started on the pole the last 2 410 nationals. Kyle rolls off 4th. He might be in 2nd by turn 2. We're not really sure, but
we'll see.
Unbelievable run for Kyle Larson. Obviously, a lot of speed in the car. I think a lot of people look at this lineup and they're like, it's probably going to be Rico versus Larson, which everybody would just love. But yeah, no surprise Kyle Larson's there. And I mean, again, both him and Rico, if you're going to win one, if you're going to be the first to win both in the same week, you got to win the first one. Good to see Kyle Larson.
Yeah, it'll be a good show.
Yeah. Carson McCarl, 360 shootout winner. Qualifying's what did it. I truly believe qualifying's what did it. Goes out 2nd to last and sets quick time. Unbelievable effort. He's going to start 3rd. I mean, that car's fast, man. It is going to be really fast. I'm excited to see him. I didn't really catch a ton of him in the feature. I think he kind of got stuck, but he's got all the confidence in the world right now.
And we talked with him last week as well. Check that episode out if you haven't already. He is locked in. I mean, that car has been really good. He is another one that's been kind of sneaky good on a weekly basis in both 360 and 410. So look out for him, tonight. And also, he could lay a good lap down and do the same thing that he's done next week.
Yeah. We talked to him on our Jetco Trailer Talk. Parker Price Miller will start 2nd. Imagine if that restart didn't get called back. He'd be on the pole. But Parker Price Miller, great run for him and Bernie. Clinton Boyles is turning the wrenches on that car this week. You can tell. I mean, it's great speed out of the 71P of Parker Price Miller. Sounds confident. He knows it's going to be tough to beat Rico, but for Parker, that's just a great run.
Yeah, and he knows how to win here. He's done it before during the 360 Nationals, so it is big. He talked about that in the interview with us that, having that extra set of eyes, set of hands, frees up some other guys to do some different things. So it'll be interesting to watch, man.
Now, he tied with Rico Abreu in points. Rico won the race. He gets the benefit. Rico Abreu will start on the pole of the 35th Knoxville Nationals. Looking back through this, I think Rico is a great pick for tomorrow night because he's really good at leading. It's really hard to go past Rico.
Set that pace.
Larson did it a couple of years ago on the 410 Nationals. But, I mean, I know Rico wants to win a 410 Nationals, but a 360 Nationals would be a pretty big deal, and I still think the crowd would love it.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, we talked about it. You win this one, you maybe win tomorrow night, then maybe
and I
you
tell
win
you
the
what, he's
410
got
Nationals.
the car to do it.
I mean,
almost, and that's the thing, you said it, Larson's probably not running the Cappy. So, boy, a historic weekend could be in the works for Rico.
He won the Cappy last year as well. So, I mean, it should be a good show. Hopefully, as the fan in me, hopefully we get a good show and nobody goes out there and just stinks it up.
Yeah. And I tell you what, 10 winners in the last 10 Knoxville Nationals for 360s. I'm looking through here. You won't see a winner who's won in the last 10 years. You got to go all the way back to 9th place starter James McFadden. The top 8 have never won a 360 Knoxville Nationals. So the trend looks like it might continue unless we see some runs. Yeah, we're going to see more parity, which we knew it was going to happen coming into this week. It's beautiful.
It just goes on to what we've been spreading, The 360s are awesome, and it is so close, and you have such good, talented drivers. And the level that we're at, we talked about it with PPM, is the pace that's going, and we talked about that with other guys throughout the other episodes that we've had. The pace is crazy. The talent's crazy. They're so close. One mistake can really, really hurt you. We saw with Ryan Timms last night. Rico's not perfect either. Everybody might, we'll probably start seeing that everybody's going to give it to either Rico or Larson. But if they get to racing hard, somebody could slip right by him and surprise everybody.
Absolutely. It's August 2nd, 2025, and it is once again
Knoxville Night in America.
We'll see you guys later.